who I think you all know I have very high regard for. Apologies for the late start. We've had a long process this morning of further consultations and looking at the team that we have today. Ladies and gentlemen, the Constitution of Kenya and the County Government Act establishes county governments to breathe life into devolution and to bring services closer to the people. I once again thank the great people of Nairobi County for giving me and my deputy, Njoroge Mushiri, the mandate to lead and the task to be stewards over the good people of Nairobi and over programs of this city. We promised to deliver a city of order, a city of dignity, a city of hope and opportunity for all. And of course, that entails having a good team that understands that vision, a good team that is competent, and a team that is compassionate. We want people who love people, not people who see the people of Nairobi as a problem, but that we can change our outlook in service so that we can see and view our citizens as our customers, whom we must serve, and we must serve diligently. We have continued consulting with the people of Nairobi, with my team, with our party, with party leaders from across the breadth and span of this country. As you know, Nairobi is a cosmopolitan city. It's a city of 43 communities. It's a city of different political persuasions, but it's a city that has decided to forge together towards the goals of our people. Today, I am pleased to announce the nominees for the County Executive Committee members for Nairobi City County Government. This team of men and women has been very carefully selected to meet the challenge and the responsibility that lies before them. This afternoon, I shall forward the names to the Nairobi County Assembly for approval, and we expect that they should be assuming office as soon as possible so that we can forge forward. I want to thank the Speaker of the County Assembly together with the leadership, with whom we've begun on a very good note and with whom we share the aspiration for a Nairobi that is working. So I will read out the names and I will ask them to come when I read out the names. You will also realize that we've changed the dockets, the naming, as well as the mandate for better execution of service delivery to the people of Nairobi. And I'm sure you have the older version of our dockets. You'll be able to make that comparison. The first nominee for Finance and Economic Affairs is Mr. Charles Kerich. The second nominee for Innovation and the Digital Economy is Mr. Michael Gumo. The third nominee for Talent, Skills Development and Care is Mr. Brian Mulama. For Mobility and Works, because we want to get Nairobi moving, Move Nairobi, we have Mr. Patrick Mbogo. For the Built Environment and Urban Planning, we have Mr. Stephen Gadwita Mwangi. For the Boroughs, Administration and Personnel, I think as you all know, we are restructuring our level of devolution for service delivery better, to make it better to the people of Nairobi. So for Boroughs, Administration and Personnel, we have Mr. Ibrahim Auma Nyangoya. For Business and Hustler Opportunities, we have Ms. Rosemary Kariuki. That also is a new docket that is aimed at making Nairobi the financial and business hub of this continent and to find opportunities for our hustlers and business. So that as trade, it has markets, matters of hawkers will all be led by Ms. Rosemary Kariuki. The two sectors that we've just introduced, that is Barrow's administration and personnel, of course, together with business and hustler opportunities, as I said repeatedly during the campaigns, will report directly to the Deputy Governor, Mr. Njoroge Mushiri. The other dockets are Green Nairobi. This is what we used to call environment, water, energy, and all of that. The outcome area is a Green Nairobi. Nairobi used to be known as the Green City Under the Sun, and we want to bring it back. We have Ms. Maureen Njeri. For health, which is a very important area as well, health, wellness, and nutrition, we have Dr. Anastasia Mutedia Nyalita. And number 10, of course, you all know our focus on the people and the people of Nairobi actively participating in their governance directly through their area resident associations, management of stakeholders. The 10th docket is inclusivity, public participation, and customer service. On that one, we have Ms. Susan Silantoi. Mkumbali sana. Susan Silantoi, Lengewa. Susan is a young lady who was my opponent in 2017 for Senate. Who will be working closely with include my Chief of Staff, Mr. David Njoroge. It sounds popular. Well, I'll mobilize. My advisor on urban and regional very closely with Ardhi Sasa and the Ministry of Lands in the national government. Economic Affairs Advisor is Mr. Larry Wambua. Mr. Larry Wambua has been a CEC and has done a great job in Nairobi County Government. We will keep him together with the team for him to give us a bird's eye view on economic affairs and finance. Remember, as Nairobi County, we're looking at going to the markets, floating infrastructure bond, and different ways of getting private securities to support public initiatives. Our legal advisor is Mr. Elias Mutuma. On health, in the health docket, we also have an advisor who has been at FCDO working with donor working groups on matters of health. We have Dr. Samora Otieno. You know him? Yeah. Yes, he's a good guy. Our political advisor is Mr. William Dungu Fazul. This is also a success story from mtaa ya Nairobi. Si ni kweli? And these indeed are cabinet level appointments. And Mr. William Dungu Fazul is a gentleman I know, I have mentored, I have worked with, and I credit him with a lot of our success as Team Sakaja in Nairobi. Thank you very much, Fazul. On mobility, because we must move Nairobi, we must be able to get a city that, you know, we cannot spend hours in traffic. I have nominated Professor Washington Yoto Ochieng. Professor Washington Yoto Ochieng is the head of Department of Civil and Environmental Engineering and chair in Positioning and Navigation Systems at the Imperial College in London, which is number 6 in the world. He's the one who has sorted out mobility in London, in Beijing, and is a resource that we will rely on as an outside eye looking in for us to sort out our matters of mobility and transport. He's currently the Vice President of the Royal Institute of Navigation, RIN. Of course, my private secretary is Ms. Priscilla Mudhoni Mahinda. This, and my deputy governor is Mr. Joroge Mushiri. Him, you elected him. You chose him. And I look forward to his great expertise. He's been in the private sector. He's been at APSA. He is going to lead our business and trade development, our opportunities. We have said that the days of criminalizing business in Nairobi are over. He's going to lead the charge towards a single unified business permit so that our businesses don't have to have 10 licenses. He's going to lead the charge to finding hustler opportunities, and will work very closely with Ms. Rosemary Kariuki. This is the team that we're presenting to you that will make Nairobi work. And I want to ask them to introduce themselves quickly and to maybe say a word about their sector, because they must be held accountable to you, the people of Nairobi. You shall keep them accountable, and together we shall make Nairobi work. So I will start with Ms. Maureen Jerry to come and say something, and then we shall go that way. And Mr. Larry Wambua.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency the Governor, the Deputy Governor. I am truly elated today to actually stand here before you, to be able to actually pledge my support for a docket which has got enormous challenges in Nairobi. As said, my name is Maureen Jerry. I have a strong environmental management background, having served in various capacities in government. I am also born and raised in Nairobi, and I also live in Nairobi. I am also cognizant of the challenges which are there in Nairobi environmental-wise. I know one of the challenges that we are suffering in Nairobi with is poor waste management. We also have water and sanitation problems within our settlements. We also have air quality problems. Our rivers are also greatly polluted. We also have a loss in our green spaces. It is said that Nairobi is slowly becoming a concrete jungle, but it's something that we are going to look into, come up with sustainable strategies which can be able to address some of these challenges. I believe that I'm well equipped with the required resources to be able to actually perform this task. And I thank you all, and I look forward to actually working with you all. Thank you.
Asante sana. Sasa huyu ndio kusafisha Nairobi. Si mji imekuwa chafu. We are going to equip her and give her all the resources that's needed for us to clean Nairobi. Nelly, sasa? Sawa, nitaongeza sauti. Mr. Larry Wambua, karibu sana. And thank you so much for your service to Nairobi. We will still rely on you.
Thank you, Your Excellency the Governor and Deputy Governor and the great people of Nairobi. It's my pleasure to have worked with Governor Sakaja, and it is going to be my pleasure to serve the people of Nairobi under his stewardship. I pledge to offer full support. I am a lawyer of more than 33 years experience, and I have a lot of experience running Nairobi. I started running public service, I ran environment, and currently I'm running finance. So I have a lot of wealth, and I will give it wholeheartedly to Governor. I plead with Nairobians, please support this administration. It means well. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Dr. Nyalita.
Thank you, Governor, and your deputy for this opportunity. Good afternoon, Nairobians. Very excited to have the opportunity to serve. As I was telling Governor earlier on, I'm in that stage of serving, and I have been I've had the opportunity also to be on his reforms task force. We have seen what's on the ground, and we know it's doable, and we shall do it. We want to make sure that preventive, promotive, primary health care is the way to go. We want to ensure that our people in Nairobi are healthy, they stay healthy, so that we can build the economy of a city. So thank you very much. We are counting on your support. We have an excellent team on the ground. We've been engaging them over the past few weeks. in the reform sector, and we can be sure that we will make Nairobi the place, the go-to for health services. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Asante. Bwana Ibrahim Auma.
Thank you very much, His Excellency the Governor and the Deputy Governor. It's a pleasure to be here to accept the nomination as the CEC to work with this wonderful team. I will be in charge of the devolved units or administrative units called the boroughs. It's a unit that will make us take devolution to the people. And it will also give us an opportunity to audit our workforce and make sure that we have the right people doing the right job so that we have an agile workforce for the benefit of Nairobi so that Nairobi can work again. Thank you very much and God bless you.
Asante sana. Yes, Mr. Huyu Mulama pia ni wa mtaa. Unamjua? Huyu ni wenu? Brian Mulama, karibu. Let me not say much.
Thank you so much, His Excellency the Governor and the Deputy Governor for giving me this opportunity to come and serve the people of Nairobi. I want to just say that I trust and I believe in your vision, and I'm here as a support system in the ministry that is going to entail youth, sports, early child development, and I'm going to work 24/7 because working with the young team, working with the young governor and the deputy governor, it's not easy. So I know the task that is ahead of me is not an easy task, but I know we are going to navigate through murky waters and we are going to deliver. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Asante sana. So Brian, Dandora Stadium, City Stadium, Kiumbuini, Woodley, Ziwani Umeme Grounds, huyu. Hiyo yote. And he has the capacity. I've worked with him. All of them have great capacity. I've worked with them. My brother, Michael Gumo.
Thank you so much, Your Excellency the Governor, Deputy Governor. My name is Mike Gumo, Nairobi resident, born here. I know some of you know me. I've been involved in business activities here, some political activity, but we have come together here today to put Nairobi together and make it work. I've been given the docket of innovation and digital economy. We all know Nairobi is known globally for being innovative, hardworking, digitization, making efficiency work. And with the blessings of this great team and our governor, we are a young team, and I hope I deliver to your expectations. Asanteni sana na mbarikiwe.
Asante sana. Susan Silantoi.
Hi everybody, I hope you can see me. Like you said, my name is Susan Silantoi. I'm the nominee for inclusivity, public participation, and citizen engagement. Amniski bado. Thank you once again, Your Excellency the Governor and the Deputy Governor, for this opportunity. I am truly, truly honored. Article 10 of the Constitution brought to us public participation, the gift of public participation. And my role will be to ensure that Nairobians will finally realize that dream by meaningfully engaging all our citizens. I stand here and I represent a majority of the people who live in Nairobi, and I am confident that I am up to the task and I will serve effectively. The governor's call of let's make Nairobi work is a participatory process, and so that means my docket will ensure that every person's voice is heard. And I look forward to working with you, sir. I'm up to the task and ready for the job. Thank you.
Asante sana. Mr. S.G. Mwangi.
Your Excellency, the Governor, Mr. Sakaja, Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor, Mr. Mushiri, Nairobians, Hamjambo. Your Excellency, this is an honor to serve Nairobians. This is the capital city, so we must do our best to make sure that Kenya is seen from Nairobi as a working nation. I know in your manifesto, order and dignity are two focal clarion calls. I know there is others, but having the docket of urban planning and also built environment, we need to create order and dignity. This is something, Your Excellency, I'm going to work for. The people of Nairobi, we need to make Nairobi the city of hope, the city of dignity, the city where everybody feels to be proud in living. So, Your Excellency, I can tell you, we shall put our effort with all other my colleagues to make sure that Nairobi works, Nairobians live in dignity. Thank you, Your Excellency, and we look forward to making sure that Nairobians get the service they deserve. Thank you.
Asante sana. Yes, Charles.
Your Excellency, the Governor, Sakaja, Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor, Bwana Mushiri, it is an honor and privilege that you have bestowed upon me this nomination to be your County Executive Committee member for lands, for finance and economic planning. That was my previous docket. Your Excellency, I am a Nairobian and I am also interested in seeing that Nairobi works. I am clear on the assignment that you have given of finance and economic planning, and I see three main pillars of that docket. The first one is to increase revenue. We are currently collecting about 9 billion shillings, yet studies by various organizations, including the Commission on Revenue Allocation, say that we have a potential of up to 67 billion shillings. So I have accepted the challenge to begin with an initial target of 20 billion shillings. The second role is to control cash outflow. As you know, every year we keep hearing stories that our pending bills are going up. I think we are now knocking on the door of 100 billion shillings in terms of pending bills, and that needs to be addressed, Your Excellency. And the third and also very important role of that docket is to bring financial and fiscal discipline. That means that the rules of engagement are clear and everybody does what they need to do to ensure that Nairobi is financially sound. So I thank you, Your Excellency, for this opportunity. I accept the nomination and I look forward to serving under your administration. My parting shot to the people of Nairobi is that I believe that this time we have the leadership that Nairobi has been waiting for. And this time we will make Nairobi work. Thank you.
Asante sana. Karibu.
Good afternoon. I wish to first of all thank the Governor, and I wish to thank the Deputy Governor for this opportunity. I stand before you and my name is Rosemary Kariuki Mashua. I am a resident of Nairobi. I've grown up in Nairobi. I live in Nairobi. I've shopped in Nairobi. I've brought up my children in Nairobi. So I know the issues of Nairobi. I'm grateful for this opportunity because we'll be able to give business good service to all Kenyans at all levels. I want to tell you that I'm here as a servant of the people of Nairobi. Your wishes will be our wishes. Your dreams will be our dreams, and we will work together to make sure that we will make Nairobi great again. Thank you. I am up to task, and I take this opportunity to thank you, Governor, for the opportunity to serve the people of Kenya. Thank you.
Asante sana. County Secretary.
Habari zenu. Sisi pali tunatoka kizungu kidogo kinatupa chenga, kwa hivyo nitaweza kuongea kwa Kiswahili. Bwana Governor, Deputy Governor na wenzangu ambao wameweza kuchaguliwa hii leo, mimi nitawashukuru sana na Bwana Governor nikuhakikishia kwamba kazi ile umenipa, niko na uwezo, niko na ufahamu na nitaweza kuweka bidii kabisa ili niweze kufanyia kazi wananchi ambao walikuchagua, na ninakushukuru kabisa kwa kuweza kuchagua watu wale ambao nikiwaangalia mimi naona nitaweza kufanya nao kazi vizuri na tuweze kufanyia wana Nairobi vile wanataka. Na kuhakikishia ya kwamba mimi nikiwa mtu yako ya mkono, kwa sababu mimi ndio mtu yako ya mkono, lile utanipa nifanye, nitafanya bidii kabisa niweze kuona kwamba umelifikisha pahali utataka. Na nikikuangalia vile Bwana Kericha amesema, hii serikali mnaona hapa, wacha baada ya miaka 5 ni nyinyi mtatuambia, kwa maana tunaiona na tukiangalia tunaona tunaenda mbele. Asanteni sana.
Asante sana. Labda hao wengine watazungumza wakati mwingine, unless David unataka kusema kitu. The chief of staff kuja usalimiane na Fazul. Na Fazul kuja hapa.
Habari yenu? Mko salama? Me, I'm normally a man of few words. I just want to urge you Nairobians to support this government and to support our governor. And we promise to keep our word that we will make Nairobi work. Asanteni sana.
Habari zenu. My name is William Nganga Fazul. I want to say thank you, Governor, for the opportunity to serve Nairobians and to be in your office. Thank you, Deputy Governor. All I will say is that let's make Nairobi work, and I am looking forward to working with all of you to make Nairobi work. Thank you so much.
Asante sana. I want to tell Nairobians. Nataka kuambia watu wa Nairobi, hii jukumu ya kuongoza na kufanyia watu wetu kazi, tulieni, ni jukumu ambayo ni Mungu ametupatia. Na tunamshukuru. Tunashukuru watu wa Nairobi kwa hii fursa ya kuongoza. Hatutawaangusha. We are going to deliver. Things will not change in a day or 2 days. You cannot boil the ocean. But we are going to work every single day to improve the life of the people of Nairobi City County. I would love to urge Nairobians, professionals, our young people who are out there. The applications for chief officers are still open until the 28th. Join us in this duty of serving the people. Please apply on our portal. The Public Service Board is going to go through the names, because we must build a team that can truly deliver to the people of Nairobi. So your chief officers tutakuwa tunatangaza hivi karibuni pamoja na mambo ingine. I will be releasing an executive order just assigning the dockets their specific departments, because there's a lot of reorganization that is happening. And I want to tell the staff of Nairobi County Government, my staff, our team that I rely on and that I have a lot of regard for, as I promised you, every move we are making, every step we are making, every reorganization is for the interest of the people of Nairobi. It is being done in fairness, without any victimization. Thank you, because you keep giving me the suggestions in the boxes I gave you. I look at that information myself. I'm the one who opens that box, and I'm the one who closes it. No one else opens it. Your information is confidential, and I'm sure you can already see changes in some of those areas that you have advised me. So wacha niachie hapo, labda kama kuna swali lolote kutoka wanahabari. Mko na swali yote? Si tumeelewana? Yes. Tell us your media house. Na Eric Ludea. Yes. Yes. Thank you very much. The first question is asking is about whether it meets the regional balance. Kenya has 43 communities, but 10 slots for CEC. So we've tried as much as possible to balance. But as you know, me, myself as a governor, I am tribeless. So I cover the whole of Nairobi. In Nairobi, there is no Kikuyu pothole or Kamba lack of water. There is no Luo lack of drugs in the hospital. All our problems are the same. Hakuna njaa ya Mluya tofauti na ya Mkale. Si ni kweli? And we have said that we are going to serve all the people of Nairobi without looking at their political parties, without looking at their communities, without looking at their religion. We will serve all the people equally. The second question, I want to thank you. The question was about the Nairobi Rivers Commission. We have been in discussion. I think you saw the presidential executive order where he has domiciled the national government's part of it under the Deputy President's office. Yesterday, I concluded discussions with the Deputy President to make sure that he nominates a few names, and I will nominate names from the county government, because we must partner together, both national and county government. For the Nairobi Rivers Commission, we will be issuing our names so that we clean our rivers from Ngong River, Nairobi River, and Mathare River. Plus, we shall create business opportunities. Around the world, the riverfront is where people go to. In Nairobi, it's where people run away from because it is smelling. Today, I've received calls from people along Riverside, 14 Riverside, saying they cannot work there. If you go up in Kawangware, you find a lot of effluent going into the river because of lack of toilets. Before demolishing those ones, we will build for them proper ablution facilities, and then we shall make sure there is no pollution of our river. We shall plant reeds, we shall plant bamboo, we shall expand the river, and even on this side between the museum up until Kamkunji, we are going to have trading spaces for markets. I'm sure you have seen that we have said that in the weekend in Nairobi, in the CBD, we are going to have spaces for our hawkers and our business people to trade and to make sure that parking is free. Fanyeni biashara. Tulisema kazi ni kazi. Every hustle matters. Ni kweli? Na pia tumesema hawkers wetu chini ya uongozi ya Rosemary na DG tunawapangia nafasi za kufanya biashara kuanzia saa 11 hadi saa 4 usiku. Tunawekea mataa, tunawafunikia ili mfanye kazi yenu. Mtu ambaye anafanya hawking sio mkora, sio muhalifu, sio muizi. Anatafutia watoto wake riziki na kuweka meza, chakula kwa meza. Si ni kweli? So wacha niachie hapo. A few other announcements are coming in due course. Please take note. But once again, Fourth Estate, thank you for your patience. I hope you can come in for mandazi, tukunywe chai tuzungumze, ili kesho pia tuendelee pamoja. Yes. Yes.
Since you are the governor elected in Nairobi, I am also living in Isli.
Yes.
So, since the former governor,
yes.
you are now also one of the Kenya supporters.
Yeah.
Since the former Nairobi governor left a lot of pending bills.
Pending bills.
A lot of pending bills.
Yes. Yes.
Now you as now elected governor on Kenya ticket. How will you solve the pending bill left by the former governor?
Yes.
Or you will create more pending bill now?
I don't intend to increase pending bills. If you look at our Public Finance Management Act, actually a pending bill is an illegality because no accounting officer is allowed to incur budget without expenditure without a budget having been provided. On top of just the former county government, NMS has also left us a huge pending bill of around 17 billion. I am glad my senator Sifuna has raised that issue in the Senate because we need to get clarity. We've asked our internal audit committee here in the county government to review all of the outstanding liabilities, pending bills ya kila department. They have signed on them, and also the ones which are coming from NMS. After that, we shall look at the Auditor General so that we can pay. Unajua ukipatia mtu kazi afanye biashara kama ni kijana ama mama, alafu kose kumlipa, hata afadhali ungempatia. Kwa sababu wengi wanakuwa auction, wengi wanafuatwa na mabank na hali yao inakuwa mbaya. So we'll make sure that we do work diligently and do work honestly, with honesty. So we will clear those ones, and also we shall make sure that we do some of our projects in this financial year. Nafikiri nitachia hapo. Asanteni, siko sawa? Asante sana. Mbwekse ndio hiyo. Mungu awabariki. I think we know.